Hey my peeps, locking down the truth with Marci Lock. So I have a question for you to consider is, what are you now doing to create a different experience? And sometimes a disconnect for people on actually allowing themselves to have something different is they think of it as being a process they're moving towards, they're working on something. All of these things are actually speaking not having yet and it being something in the future. There's in process. So what you create is things showing up as resistance to keep you in the process, working on and moving towards. And I had a client from one of my masterminds was actually sharing with me we found that one of his root beliefs was that he believed, like, his body's always been in a mediocre state. He's never really created it being this, really ripped, shredded body of health. And we look at how the same belief systems or the comfort zone of mediocre, accepting just good enough, exist in all forms of life. Because how you do one thing, you do all things. And as we looked at some of the belief systems or the things going on, there's a belief for him that he just wasn't strong, that his body wasn't strong or capable. And as we began to implement the shift in the perceptions and where that came from and the behaviors and the things to create a different behavior and a different identity, what he said to me today is he's like, all of a sudden he's gotten amazing results in the last, little bit over his body's beginning to be ripped, shredded, six pack and, toned, muscle showing up and all these things. He's lean, he's healthy, all these body dysfunctions have disappeared. And he's like, I was kind of thinking well, I don't remember having this big, massive shift to create this, and how did this really happen? And I said, this is how creation and change happens. It's a subtle little thing. So what we did notice is you stopped focusing on, my body's not strong, I'm incapable, I can't do this, or seeing it as a limitation. And what you started to focus on is, that's right, every day I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and what are the things I get to do to because I'm worthy of having a rockin' body of health, and I get to have a rockin' body of health. So we started implementing, obviously, the behaviors around exercise, the behaviors with nutrition, etc., which is now, all of a sudden, it's like those little tiny focus in a moment at a time, from a workout at a time to a meal at a time, to even the thoughts and the beliefs and the behaviors that show up as the negative block to have you creating the different result, by even implementing that each time, whenever there's something that comes up as sabotage, a moment at a time. And all of a sudden he's consistently moving forward. We take it an inch at a time, and what do we create? We create the result. So all of a sudden he's like, whoa, I didn't even realize, I don't even believe that anymore. I believe this. I do believe that my body's strong and my body is capable, and I can, I can have a rockin' body of health. And all these dysfunctions disappeared because we stopped focusing on them. And as you implement it a step at a time, it becomes you. And so I just want to give you guys this evidence, because what I noticed with my masterminds is a couple weeks in, people first off, all their shit's showing up and they're realizing they're a creator and they're learning how to shift the root stuff and implementing the tools to change it, not just be aware of it, because we're all aware, and we're all aware where we sabotage and where we stop ourselves and where we block it. And by just trusting the process and doing it, it's all of a sudden by, week 8 or so, they're like, holy shit, I do believe this. Life is easy. Life is fun. Money is easy. Relationships are awesome. The body is easy. And it's it became them, and they didn't even know where exactly it became them, because we stopped focusing on the big old shit and we just focused on the little steps, and we shifted the belief systems, we shifted the identity, the patterns, behaviors, and you become something else. And then it is fucking easy. It's so fucking easy. Don't we all just want easy? Let's just all choose fun and easy. So just wanted to share with you guys that thought and that idea of that literally instead of being in the process, stop speaking, I'm in the process, and accept it now. I am this. I am a strong body of health. I am, worthy of epic, amazing relationships. I am I'm so excited to see where money's going to show up today, because, I'm creating value for the world and I receive this value. Be it now. Do it now. Have it now. Love you guys. Power of choice is yours. Choose your best life. Lock it down.